How to buy a property in Turkey during COVID-19. Let's face it, 2020 has not been the most joyful year on the records. And COVID-19 is the main reason for us to remember 2020 as a sad year. This said, 2020 has not been an entirely lost year. We've helped hundreds of clients buy property in Turkey despite many challenges, lockdowns, and difficulties to travel to Turkey. Do you wonder how we managed to help our clients buy property in Turkey during these difficult times without risking their health? In this video, this is what I'm going to be sharing with you. So stay tuned for valuable information. Hi everyone, my name is Aydın Çakır and I'm a licensed real estate agent in Turkey. I help investors from all over the world to buy property in Turkey. And I can help you too should you hire my services. Did you have plans to buy property in Turkey but had to postpone it due to COVID-19? This is perfectly understandable. However, would you put your plans back on track if I told you that I can help you make your decision and safely purchase a property by minimizing risks to extremes? Sounds interesting? Okay, so let me tell you more on how we can do this. Number one, let's clearly identify your needs. It goes without saying that clear and detailed communication is key in identifying the right location and possible properties for you. WhatsApp, Viber, Zoom, or regular phone calls. All communication tools will be used in order for you to relate to your requirements from the comfort of your home to me and my team. We will take all time necessary until we clearly identify the best location and of course create a pool of suitable properties for you to consider. The more you can tell me about what you like and the better I will be able to help you select and share the best properties with you. Number two, making online viewing trips. Our mutual conversations will help us do two things. Eliminate the properties you don't like and select those you think might be suitable for you. Once this is done, it's now time to book an online viewing trip. If you are new to my channel or have missed my dedicated video on how an online viewing trips work, I will leave a link on the screen and in the description below for you to see firsthand how my viewing trips work. Please watch this video as it's a very crucial step of how to safely purchase a property in Turkey during COVID-19. So to make it very brief, an online viewing trip is a trip that we organize for you to see the property or properties of your liking from the comfort of your house via messenger tools such as WhatsApp, FaceTime, or Zoom. We take all the time necessary touring not only the property but also the location where it's located. We do not only tell you about the property but show it to you. And of course, spend time answering all your questions right on the ground in a face-to-face meeting. As a last note, please bear in mind that we organize these tours in a few selected locations in Turkey. I will put my contact details on the screen and in the description below, so please contact me today if you're interested in an online viewing trip. Number three, reserving your property. Online property viewing trips usually ends up with selecting one property which will stay on the market unless you secure it. Or in another words, reserve it in exchange of a deposit until you can come. I have covered this topic many times on my previous videos. However, let me repeat this one more time as it's an important step of buying procedure in Turkey. A property in Turkey will remain on the market for sale unless you pay a deposit for it. No matter the level of your seriousness, no seller will keep a property reserved unless he or she has received a deposit for it. So the question is, how much should the deposit be and how long will it help you to keep the property off the market? Let me tell you one thing up front. The larger the deposit, the longer the seller will be happy to keep it off the market. The second question is whether the deposit is refundable or not. Although we usually manage to get a refund should the property not meet your expectations, but please be aware that it may be non-refundable depending on the deal and the property. However, as a general rule of thumb, and for you to have a better idea, a deposit is typically in between 2 to 5% of the agreed purchase price. And this will generally help to reserve the property for anything in between 2 to 4 weeks. No need to say that. We will instruct you on how and where to send the money and be the link between you and the seller. So here comes the tricky part. What if you cannot make it to Turkey within the agreed period of time? Your country might be in full lockdown, or maybe Turkey may be in full lockdown with no possible ways to catch a flight. This is a case of force majeure, and we will make sure that the seller clearly knows about the flight restrictions and lockdown conditions in your country and ask for an extension, which is most of the time granted. So I hear you say, what if the seller doesn't accept the extension? Do not worry. Although it never happened, we will make sure that your deposit is fully and duly refunded. Number 4, to come or not to come to Turkey. So, is coming to Turkey an absolute must? The answer is both yes and no. Let me clarify. First and foremost, coming to Turkey is not mandatory when buying property in Turkey, but rather a choice. So, what do I mean by choice? Technically speaking, it's not mandatory to come to Turkey, as we can do pretty much everything on your behalf in Turkey with a power of attorney done at the Turkish embassy located in your country. All this is to say that coming to Turkey is a choice you make in order to finalize your purchase. No need to say that both decisions are totally equal to us, and we are always happy to help you organize your trip to Turkey. So at what stage are you required to make a move? Or in better words, come to Turkey? The answer to that varies on the deal you have made and of course on your personal choice to move forward. I have already told you that a reservation deposit would only help you to keep the property off the market for a certain time, at the end of which you will be required to make another or full payment. So follow me here, as this is a very important point. If you bought a property under construction, we have most probably helped you to get an online contract and a deal including a payment plan. What this implies is that you will make your payments via bank transfers and do not necessarily have to come to Turkey immediately, but only when the project is completed and it is time for you to sign the final papers. If you have decided to buy a completed and ready to move property, then the seller will most likely expect to be paid in full within the terms of the agreement and deliver the tapu, which is also known as title deed. In that case, and in the absence of a power of attorney, we will need to organize your trip to Turkey. Number 5, organizing your trip to Turkey. So I've already told you that coming to Turkey was a choice. If you choose to come, you are more than welcome. Me and my team will be happy to help you organize your trip to Turkey. Turkish flight companies have set up many new rules, and most of my clients who made the trip told me about their high satisfaction and the sense of security they felt during the trip. Once here in Turkey, you'll be picked up at the airport by our private chauffeur in disinfected cars and left in your hotel, which has been granted an authorization to service clients by the Tourism Ministry of Turkey. I or one of my team members will meet you with full precautions, wearing masks, and always make sure to keep you and your family safe during our viewing trip. If you want to know more about how viewing trips work, I will put a link here and in the description below, so you can watch the video if you want to know more about it. So, all this is to say that we know and are fully aware of the precautions to take during our tour, and always make sure to follow the guidelines announced by the authorities in order to avoid any risks. So that's it for today's video. If you like to work with me on buying property in Turkey during or after COVID-19, I will put my contact details on the screen and in the description below, so you can contact me when you like. I hope you enjoyed the information I shared with you today. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, share your thoughts and questions in the comment section, and I will definitely reply. See you soon.